Welcome to AZK Academy YouTube channel. In this lecture, I want to examine how to use the Venn diagram to solve set theory involving three different objects. If you are coming across my lecture for the first time, please like the video, share it with others, and subscribe so that you don't miss my upcoming videos. If you are a returning subscriber, I say thank you for being part of this channel. So what are the steps for solving problems of sets using Venn diagram? We have three items. Here are three items are involved. Step number 1. Draw the Venn diagram and label it accordingly. Draw the Venn diagram, and label it accordingly. Step number 2. Insert the figure at the point of intersection of the three items, and where this is not given, represented by letter X. Insert the figure at the point of the intersection of these three items, and where this is not given, represent it by X. Step number 3. Insert or determine the value at the region involving each of the two items. That means you started from 3, you move down to 2. So insert or determine the value. Insert or determine the value at the region involving only 2 of the items. Involving only 2 of the items. We started with 3. From 3, we moved down to 2. Now from 2, we want to move down to 1. So insert or determine the value of the region involving only 1 of the items. Insert or determine the value of the region involving only one of the items. Note, we first of all started with 3. From 3, we moved down to 2, and from 2, we moved down to 1. Take note of that. Step number 5, solve the problem. Solve the problem. These are the steps you need to take when solving problem of set involving 3 different items. 105 candidates were interviewed. On which subject they registered for in the professional accounting certification? In certain diets, 25 registered for economics, E. 60 registered for quantitative aptitude, Q. 39 registered for financial accounting, A. 22 registered for E and Q. 18 registered for E and A. 16 registered for A and Q. Y. 15 registered for all the 3 subjects. You are required to 1. Represent the information on the Venn diagram. 2. Calculate the number of students who registered for E and Q only, and those who registered for E and A only. Number 3. The number of students who registered for one subject only. Number 4, the number of students who registered for none of the 3 subjects. This question is obtained from ATS 2, March 2024 quantitative analysis. Now let's have the solution to the question. Solution. 3 subjects were involved. So you are going to, since you have the intersection of the 3, you have the region containing the 3 items. So now we want to draw the 3 circles. Now, the universal set is the region represented by the rectangle. Now, back to the question. 105 candidates were interviewed on which subject they registered for in a professional accounting certification in a certain diet. 105 candidates were registered, were interviewed. So that is the total number of students interviewed, which is the universal set, 105. Back to the question. 25 registered for economics. Remember, this is economics, not economics only. If the one only is there, it's a different thing. Economics. This is economics. Let's put this as E. And you were told it's 25. But if the word only is there, that means you put that 25 here. But since it is not only, it's not economics only, that means it is the whole of this circle. The whole of this circle, which includes this region, and this region. So back to the question. 25 registered for economics, 60 registered for quantitative aptitude, Q. Now, let this be denoted by Q, 60. That means the whole of this circle is 60, which includes this region, and this region as well. Back to the question as well. 39 registered for financial accounting, A. If this place is A, and that is 39, that is to show that the whole of this circle is 39. But if the word only is there, you can put that 39 here. But since it doesn't contain only, that means the whole of this circle is 39, which includes this, and this. Please take note of that. Back to the question. 22 registered for E and Q. It is different from 22 registered for A and Q only. If the word only is there, this is E, this is Q. So this is E, and this is Q. If the word only is there, the word that contains E and Q only is this region. Remember, I've told you, if you go by the steps I've provided, I've told you that you should start with the intersection of the 3. You know, this circle is E, this is for Q, and this is for A. So the 3 meets here. This region, this place, is found in E, it is found in Q, it is found in A. So that means the intersection of the 3 is this region. So that is where I asked you to start with. So 18 register for E and A. That is for E and A, not the intersection of the 3. 16 register for A and Q, not the intersection of the 3. While 15 register for all the 3 subjects. The intersection of the 3 is 15. So you put that 15 here. At the point where the 3 circles meet. The point of the intersection, the meeting point of the 3 circles, you put that 15 there. I've told you where this is not given in figure, that you use letter F to denote that. Please take note of that. After this lecture, you should be able to solve any questions involving any question at all given to you on set. So I will still take another example after this example 2. Be expecting example 3. The example 3 will also provide further information which will help you to understand it better. Please keep watching. Now back to the question. After the point of the intersection of the 3, I've told you start from 3. From 3 you move down to 2. From 2 you then move down to 1. So now we are moving down to 2. Back to 2. 25 registered for economics. This is economics only. This is economics. 60 registered for quantitative aptitude. 39 registered for financial accounting. 22 registered for E and Q. E and Q, that is 22. 22 registered for E and Q. This is E. This is Q. So the meeting point of the two circles is this. And this 15 is inclusive. So to get this place only, then you have 22 minus 15. But if the question says 22 register for only E and Q, you will have put that 22 here. You don't need to subtract 15. But since the word only is not there, then you will need to remove 15 from it in order to get the number of those people who register for E and Q only. So 7 register for E and Q only. Back to the question. After that 22, you have 18 register for E and A. This is for E and A as well. 18. This is E. This is A. So the E is this, A is this. The meeting point of the two is this region. And the 15 is inclusive. You will have inserted that 18 here. Is equal to say 18 register for E and A only. If the word only is there, you will have inserted the 18 here, and you don't need to subtract 15. But since the word only is not there, then this place will be 18 minus 15. Please take note of that. So this region will be 3. Back to the question. I believe you are following me. Please keep watching for better understanding. 16 registered for A and Q. A and Q. 16. A, this is A, this is Q. The meeting point of the A and Q is this. And that is given to be 16. And 15 is inclusive. But if the word says 16 register for A and Q only, you will have inserted the 16 here. But since the word only is not there, then that means this 15 is inclusive. So you have this place to be 16 minus 15. Then that will be 1. So you've done with the region involving 2 of the items. So I've told you that you should always start with 3, which is given to be 15. That has been done. Then from 3, you move down to 2. We've done with the region involving 2. Then we are left with the region involving only one of the items. This is the region involving only economics. And this is the region involving only quantitative aptitude. And this is the region involving only accounting, financial accounting. So in that case, you need this region only. Then, remember the whole of this circle. Look at the way I'm moving my hand through it. 3 is part of this, 15 is part of this, and 7 is part of this. Then to get this region now, you remove those things from it. 25 is the whole of the circle. No, it is 25. Minus 3 minus 15 minus 7. So 25 minus 3 minus 15 minus 7. Then you are left with 0. So 0. This place is a 0. So then this region only, the whole of this circle, remember is 60. Q. 60. 7 is part of it, 15 is part of it, and 1 is part of it. We have 60 minus 7 minus 15 minus 1. 60 minus 7 minus 15 minus 1. Then that means this region will be 37. It will be 37. Please take note of that. Then we are left with this region. So remember the whole of this circle is 39. Now 39 minus 3 is part of the circle. So if you look at it, 3 is there, 15 is there, and 1 is there. 15 minus 1. So you have 39 minus 3 minus 15 minus 1. So you are left with 20. So you've done with the region involving only one of the items. Back to the question. You are required to represent the information on the Venn diagram. That have been done. That is what we have done. That is requirement 1. Requirement 2. Calculate the number of students who registered for E and Q only, and those who register for E and A only. E and Q only now. Region involving E, this is E, and this is Q. This is Q, this is E. So E and Q only. This is the region involving E and Q. So 7 students. 7 students registered for E and Q only. So back to the questions. Same note too. E and Q only. And those who registered for E and A only. This is E and this is A. The region involving the two together, E and A only, is this region. No, the 3 is part of this circle, and that 3 is also part of this circle. And this involves the 3. 15 involves the 3. This involves the 2. So we have E and O only. 3 students registered for E and A only. That is the solution to number 2. Number 3. Back to the question. The number of students who register for one subject only. The number of students who register for one subject only. Is 0 student register for economics? Economics only. We have that to be 0. 37 register for Q only, and 20 register for only A. Q only 37, A only 20. If you sum it up, you have it to be 57. Therefore, 7 students registered for only one subject. 57 registered for only one subject. Number 4. Number 4. The number of students who registered for none of the 3 subjects. None of the 3. So none of the 3 will be outside the 3 circles. And that is not given. No figure is given outside the 3 circles. All these figures, they are within the circle. So this is the universal set. So now let that universal set be, that region be X, since it is not given. So number 4, you sum up everything in the circles. 0 plus 7 plus 15 plus 3. Now 0 plus 7 plus 15 plus 3. We've taken this 0 plus 7 plus 15 plus 3, then plus 37 plus 1 plus 20. Everything in the circles. So we pick them. 37, 1, and 20. Plus 37 plus 1 plus 20. Plus, so X is outside. Plus X, then everything is 105. Plus X equals to 105. Now let's sum up all this. 0 plus 7, that is 7, plus 15, plus 3, plus 37, plus 1, plus 20. All this is totaled 83. Have 83 plus X equal to 105. So for X, so how X equal to 105 minus 83. So you'll be left with 22. Therefore, X equals to 22. So our answer is 22 students register for none of the 3 subjects. 22 students registered for none of the three subjects. This is the solution to example 2. Now, let's take another more work example. Please keep watching. We also get further information from the third example. Example 3. Employees have the choice of one of three. Example 3. Employees have the choice of one of three schemes, A, B, or C. They must vote for one, but if they have no preference, can vote for all three, or if against one school, they can vote for the two they prefer. A sample poll of 200 voters revealed the following information. 15 will vote for A and C, but not B. 65 will vote for B only. 51 will vote for C only. 15 will vote for both A and B. 117 will vote for either A or B, or both A and B, but not C. 128 will vote for B or C, or both B and C, but not A. How many will vote for one or three scheme? 2. Only one scheme. 3. A irrespective of B or C. 4. A only. 5. A and B, but not C. Now, let's have the solution to the question. There are 3 items involved. 3 sets of voters, or scheme rather. We have scheme A, scheme B, and scheme C. Now we have the universal set. Universal set. Now, back to the question. A sample poll of 200 voters revealed the following information. The 200 voters, that is the universal set. Now let's have that to be 300. 200. Then remember, I've told you that you should always start with the intersection of the 3. And if you look at the requirement, how many will vote for all 3 schemes? You are not given the intersection of the 3. So now, this is the region containing the 3. So we put that to be X since it is not given. Back to the question. 15 will vote for A and C, but not B. This is A, this is C, but not B. That means A and C exclusive of B. So then let's cut from A and C. You know, this is part of A and C. Now let's cut any region involving B, since the question says, but not B. If you cut B away from it, then the A and C, the intersection is this place. So you have 15 will vote for A and C. That means this place is 15. So 15 will vote for A and C, but not B. That is why we cut away B. Then the region involving A and C after B has been cut out. So that is 15. 65 will vote for B only. B only. This is B. But the question puts only there. That means this is the region involving only B. So you put that to be 65. B only. Because of the word only. Now, 55 will vote for C only. 51 will vote for C only. Because of this only there again, this is C. 51 will vote for C only. This is the region involving only C. So take note of that. But if the word only is not there, the whole of the circle will have been 51. Take note of that. 15 will vote for both A and B. A and B. The word only is not there. A and B. That is 15. So since only is not there, it is wrong to put 15 here, since the word only is not there. But if the word only is there, then you will have inserted that 15 here. So the whole of this is 15. So which is inclusive of X. So you remove the X. 117 will vote for either A or B, or both A and B, but not C. But not C. So if you cut away C, let's cut out C. They say 117 will vote for either A or B or both, but not C. So if you remove these, that means this region, and this region. That is what they are talking about there, 117. So you've not know this place. So now let's proceed. 128 will vote for B or C, or both B or C, but not A. This is B, this is C, but not A. Cut away A, then you are left with this region, this and this. And that is 128. How many will vote for all three schemes? So since we don't know this place, let it, and this is X, let it this to be Y, and this to be Z. Now, then how many will vote for all three schemes? Let's sum up everything. The universal set is already given to be 200. So we have Y plus 15 minus X plus 15. This is 15. Then plus 65 plus Z plus 51. Everything is total 200. So then 15 plus 15, that is 30. Plus 65, that is 95. 95 plus 51. That is total 146. 146. Then you have Y plus Y. Then minus S plus S. You cancel. Minus and plus is minus. So if you subtract, this is gone. Then you are left with Z here. This is Z plus Z equals to 200. So we have Y plus Z. Y plus Z equal to 200 minus 146. Then you'll be left with 54. That is equation 1. That is equation 1. Remember, you were told that 170 will vote for either A or B or both A and B but not C. If you cut away C, you are left with this, and this. So we have Y plus 15 minus X plus 65. Y plus 15 minus X plus 65. And that is totaled 117. 117 will vote for A or B or both A and B but not C. So you cut away C. If you remove the whole of the circle, the region involving C, you are left with this, and this. So which is Y minus X, 15 plus 65, that is 80, plus 80 equal to 117. So Y minus X equal to 170 minus 80. 117 minus 80. So you'll be left with 37. That is equation 2. Back to the question. You were told 128 will vote for B or C, or both B and C, but not A. B or C, but not A. Cut away A. If you remove A, you are left with 65, Z, and 51. 65 plus Z plus 51, and that is given to be 128. So 65 plus 51, that is total 116. 116 plus Z equal to 128. So Z now will be 128 minus 116. Therefore, Z equals to 12. We've gotten the value of Z. Back to the question. All three scheme, requirement 1 is all three, which is the value of X. We've only gotten the value of Z. If you go back to the equation 1, which contains Z, So you can substitute for z in order to get the value of y. From equation 1 above. Equation 1, what do you have there? Y plus z equal to 54. So y plus z equals to 54, where z is 12. Substitute that 12 for z, so you have y plus 12 equal to 54. The y will be 54 minus 12. If you collect the like terms, 54 minus 12, so you'll be left with 42. Therefore, y equal to 42. You've gotten the value of y. Back to equation 2. You have y minus x equal to 37. From equation 2 above. From equation 2 above. Equation 2 is y minus x equal to 37, where y equals to 42 as calculated. Substitute that 42 for y. We have 42 minus x equal to 37. Collect the like terms. Minus x equal to 37 minus 42. Minus x equals to minus 5. That is 37 minus 42, that is minus 5. Minus will cancel minus. Therefore, x equals to 5. Now, if you go by the requirement, how many would vote for all three schemes? Remember, all the three schemes was denoted by x. Therefore, 5 voters would vote for all three schemes. That is the solution to number 1. Then 2, only one scheme. To go by the requirements 2, you are to ascertain the number of voters that will vote for only one scheme. Only one. This involves 1, which is y. This involves b, only 65, then 51. Y plus 65 plus 51. Y plus 65 plus 51. Where y is what? Y is 42 as determined earlier. So we have 42. So 42 plus 65 plus 51. Now let's sum up that. 42 plus 65 plus 51. That is total 158. So your answer will be 158 voters would vote for only one scheme. That is the answer to Roman figure 2. Now, Roman figure 3, you are to ascertain how many voters will vote for A, irrespective of B or C. Those voters that will vote for A, and if they vote for B or C, no problem. Now, A is this circle, which is y plus 15 minus x plus 15. Roman figure 3. Y plus 15 minus x plus 15. Where y is 42 and x equals to 5 as calculated. Now, y is 42 plus 15 minus x is 5 plus x is 5 plus 15. So you have 42 plus 15 minus 5 plus 5 plus 15. That is totaled 72. Let me total that. Y is 42. This is 15 minus x This is X. And this is 15. So we have 42 plus 15. So we have 72. 72. That means 72 voters vote for A, irrespective of B or C. Irrespective of B or C. Then Roman figure 4. It says A only. A only. To go by the question, A only is Y. And the value of Y is 42. So that means 42 voters vote for only A. The last one, we have A and B but not C. A and B but not C. A and B but not C. If you cut away C, A and B mean intersection of A and B. That means you don't need the intersection of the three. So A and B, we have 15 minus X. 15 minus X, where X is 5, where X is equal to 5. We have 15 minus 5 equals to 10. Therefore, 10 votes for A and B, but not C.
10 votes for A and B, but not C. A and B, but not C. Please drop the love emoji. Share the video with others. Like the video as well. Thanks for watching Ezeka.